Hi everybody, it's Dorothy Fitzer, founder of the Embodied Soul Center, and welcome back to another episode of Practice Tips Mini Lessons. Today's lesson was inspired by a few new clients I had begin working with me this week, and despite them dealing with different symptoms, whether anxiety, depression, anger, there was one common factor, and that was a highly dysregulated nervous system. What does that mean? From your perspective, it might mean burnt out, fried, this kind of on edge all the time, just a hard time settling. Most of you know the feeling of your nerves just kind of being, oh. And so there's aspects of Qigong that are an excellent remedy for this, and one of the main reasons I began studying it over 20 years ago. So a foundational practice I'd like to begin teaching you is Qigong circling hands. We're just going to learn one part of it today, and we'll gradually work through it in the coming lessons. So today we'll just work with the hands part. And it's a bit reminiscent of what I taught in my very first lesson, the thumb twiddle, which many of you loved actually. A lot of people are saying that's your favorite. So this is taking it one step further. So I'd like you to take each of your hands, and you're going to place them the distance of as if you had perfectly fitting suspenders. Okay, one hand on each, in front of each suspender. Okay? And you're going to begin drawing a circle, like you're pretending you're a choo-choo train. Okay? And you're going to pick the size for yourself right now that feels somehow like it just makes you drop in, settle in, just something just lets go. So you can try doing it way too big, way too small, until, just play with different sizes until you're like, that's the one for me today. And this size could change from day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. You just kind of go with the flow. And change direction. And the next thing you play with is the speed. What's the speed that kind of helps your muscles relax a bit? Helps your breath kind of just drop in, settle. It's just this beautiful Goldilocks point that makes the nerves go, and you're trying to let your hands and fingers be as relaxed as possible. Letting the elbows drop towards the floor. You have a sense of spaciousness in the armpits, so you're not clamping together. They're kind of, like if you had a nose in there, let it breathe. Okay, give it some space in there. Let the shoulder blades move. Let the collarbones, we've done lessons on both letting the collarbones and the shoulder blades have circles in them. So let them follow the circular action. If you haven't seen those lessons, they're all on my blog at dorothyfitzer.com. You can go in and review. And the next thing is, notice, are you inhibiting the breath anywhere? Don't try to do anything specific to the breath yet. Just make sure you're not inhibiting it. And as you're doing that, you might notice wherever the breath was holding, tense, jittery, you may notice that the circle was jittery, stiff, not round. So as you're working with not inhibiting the breath, begin to see how circular you can allow the movement to be. So it's not denting in anywhere, the speed's not suddenly increasing or decreasing. So wherever you notice the breath begin to hold or get weird or tense, Same thing with the movement. Slow down and kind of relax through it. What could you let go of in your body that would enable the movement to get more circular and the breath to get more relaxed? Changing direction again. And you can gradually begin linking the breath with it. So half the movement's the exhale, and it rolls over. You follow it all the way out until you feel the invitation for the inhale to come in. Follow the inhale all the way in till it rolls over into the exhale. And changing direction every 3 to 5 movements. One direction might be easier than another. That's totally normal. Okay, go ahead and play with that. I recommend, if you can, at least 5 to 10 minutes a day or a few minutes spread throughout the day. Get up from that computer, whatever you're doing, release some of that tension, and let me know how it goes. Very best of wishes to you. Take care.